Inside South Africa's notorious gang-controlled gold mines. Ndumiso is one of approximately 600 men living and working in a gang-dominated underground settlement within an abandoned gold mine in South Africa. This hidden town operates with its own markets and even a red light district, deep beneath the surface. After being laid off from a major mining company, Ndumiso turned to illegal mining, becoming what is known as a zama. He now extracts gold from the mine, surfacing only every 3 months to sell his haul on the black market, making significantly more than he ever did legally, though at far greater risk. Life underground is ruthless. Many never make it out alive, said the 52-year-old. He described one level of the mine as a zama graveyard, filled with the remains of those who perished. Despite the dangers, the work has been financially rewarding. Ndumiso, who sleeps on sandbags after grueling shifts underground, has used his earnings to buy a house in Johannesburg for his family. He paid 130,000 rand, $7,000, in cash and has since expanded it to include 3 extra bedrooms. Over the past 8 years, his income has also funded his children's education, with one now attending university. "This is the only way I can provide for my family," he explained, adding that he preferred mining over resorting to crimes such as car hijacking or robbery after years of struggling to find legal employment. Currently, he works at a mine in Stilfontein, about 90 miles, 145 kilometers southwest of Johannesburg, an area now under intense government scrutiny. Authorities have vowed to smoke out illegal miners, blocking food and water supplies to force them above ground. Criminals are not to be helped. Criminals are to be prosecuted, declared Government Minister Kumbudzo Ntshavheni. Ndumiso surfaced before the crackdown began and is waiting to see how the situation unfolds before deciding whether to return. A dangerous and lucrative trade. South Africa has battled illegal mining for years, with organized crime syndicates controlling much of the trade. Many miners, like Ndumiso, were originally employed in the formal mining sector before being retrenched due to the industry's decline. Facing an unemployment rate of over 30%, many have turned to illegal mining as their only option. Zamas can spend months underground, relying on outside support for food and essentials. The work is perilous, and many carry firearms to protect themselves from rival gangs. Ndumiso, for instance, owns a pistol but also pays a gang a $8 monthly protection fee. In return, armed guards fend off threats, particularly from Lesotho-based gangs known for their superior firepower. With dynamite for blasting and rudimentary tools like pickaxes and chisels, Ndumiso extracts gold, most of which goes to the gang leader in exchange for regular payments, at least $1,100 every 2 weeks. However, he is also allowed to keep some gold, which he sells on the black market for extra income. Some miners are not as fortunate. Ndumiso has heard of many being kidnapped and forced to work without pay. "They are treated like slaves," he said. Life underground. Ndumiso typically stays underground for 3 months at a time, emerging for a few weeks to spend time with his family and sell his gold before returning to the mines. The transition back to the surface is often shocking. "The first time I came up, I was so blinded by the sunlight that I thought I had gone blind," he recalled. His skin had become so pale that his wife took him for a medical checkup. The doctor, though aware of his situation, simply treated him and prescribed vitamins. When above ground, Ndumiso doesn't just rest, he also helps process the ore. Rocks brought up from the mine are crushed into fine powder, then mixed with hazardous chemicals like mercury and sodium cyanide to extract gold. He sells his gold, 1 gram for $55, lower than the official market price of $77, to a buyer he contacts via WhatsApp. Initially suspicious, he insisted on meeting at a police station parking lot for safety. Now, they meet in any parking lot, weigh the gold on the spot, and exchange cash. Every 3 months, Ndumiso walks away with between $3,800 and $5,500, earning an estimated $15,500 to $22,000 per year, far more than the $2,700 he once made legally. The gang leaders earn even more, though Ndumiso doesn't know exactly how much. As for his buyer, he only knows that he is a white man working in an illicit industry that spans races and social classes. An underground society. Returning to the mine, Ndumiso takes canned food to avoid the high prices in the underground markets. These markets sell everything from food and cigarettes to mining tools. Over time, a full-fledged underground community has developed, complete with a red light district where sex workers are brought in by the gangs. The mine itself consists of multiple levels connected by tunnels resembling highways, with painted signs marking locations, including a designated toilet area and the notorious zama graveyard. Some miners are killed by rival gangs, while others die in rockfalls, crushed by massive boulders, he said. He lost a friend who was shot in the head during a robbery. Despite the extreme risks, thousands of miners like Ndumiso continue to take their chances underground. For them, the alternative is struggling in poverty in a country where jobs remain scarce. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the world of Ndumiso. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories. See you in the next video.